Hello everyone, Thijs here again, and this time with another guide. This time I want to make a new guide, and as people know, like everyone knows, I like to play Mage. I like to play especially Freeze Mage, but I also played a lot, some kind of mech mages in the back day, and I also really like tempo mages. And what I just like about the class Mage in general is that it can be good against either aggro decks and also be really good against control decks, and that is something I really found out with this tempo Mage too. I really was making experience with this deck, and I found out this list is pretty cool. It's pretty good also. It did really well for me on the ladder. But it is really fun to play because you also get a lot of unique situations that doesn't happen that often. I really like the new Avicii card. I'm not sure if I like that to play 2 in this deck, but it's a really cool new secret that people find out really hard to play around. Another really interesting card is Spellslinger, and this is a card you have to play at the right moment. It's not like something you always want to play at turn 3, but the benefit that you can get out of the card out of the spell is higher than your opponent. Of course, you can get unlucky by getting a terrible card compared to what your opponent gets. But in general, because you have the Sorcery Apprentice, you have the Flame Waker, you have a lot of synergy with spells, with the Mana Worm. It is for you, normally it benefits you more. And that's why I like to play the Spellslinger as just in general good 3-drop. It has pretty good stats as a 3-drop already. And I like the effect. Yes, it puts some RNG in these cards, also for Avicii, but because you have some pretty sticky minions and some minions like Mad Scientist, Ezra Drake that are not really considered being strong stats, you can get like really good things out of the Avicii. So yeah, I really like this deck. And another card I really love to play, Ronin. Just because it's the new Mage Legendary also, but the effect, it actually won me some games by just playing Ronin, and I play Antonidas to get the turn after, together with a Sorcery Apprentice. Like, the dream is to get the Ronin turn 8, it dies, turn 9 you go Antonidas with Apprentice, and you just cast all your arcane missiles and you just get fireballs for days. So yeah, I will play it a bit for you on the ladder. We are at the end of the season. We are really high ranked at the moment at the end of the season. There are a lot of people already legend, around 5-6k legend players. So I hope that we can also do well on the ladder. It did really well for me, so I hope that I can continue that streak now. I'm recording some stuff for you. What matchups do you want? You probably don't want the Paladin. Okay, well, the hard matchup is the new Paladin actually. You have some hard ways to deal with it, but like if you get a decent start, it might work out well. I think we even keep double Mad Scientist because it benefits so much, this card in a Mage deck. It benefits a bit less when you draw the secrets, especially if you're gonna draw another one. I know I played 3 secrets, so there is still the option we get Avicii and we get My Identity. But we really don't want to draw into another threat. That will be really bad for us. Get in there and fight, okay, he plays the Tempo Abusive Sergeant. I think the Mana Worm contest is more than fine. It just makes the trade what is really nice for us. If he goes for a Knife Juggler here, I might be forced to do something against it. I don't have my Frostbolt yet, I don't have my Flame Cannon yet, but I'm not sure. Okay, he plays a Secret. He trades, what does that mean? Is it a Noble Sacrifice or not? Let's just see. Not a Noble Sacrifice. It might be just a redemption or a card he didn't want to get on the Abusive Sergeant, what makes sense for the trade. Maybe it is an Avenge, makes also a bit of sense. It might also be the, what is the name of the card, the Competitive Spirit that buffs all your minions. Let's just see what I want to know what it is before I make decisions. If it is a redemption, I'm pretty fine. If it is an Avenge, I might want to play the Flame Cannon. So let's see how this do if he gets something. He gets the Avenge out, so he's gonna buff one minion. We can deal with it. Do we want to deal with it? I'm not really... Still think our spot is pretty good. Like, I like the Mad Scientist and Stable Portal. I don't like this ping. It feels really passive. Okay, well we don't... Well, we run Azure Drakes. I mean, we have some cards that stack with it. Yeah, I really want to play the Mad Scientist here so I don't get my other... So I still get the value from my Mad Scientists. The turn 4 is normally a Blessing of Kings from the aggro Paladin. Can see him playing here Consecration. Okay, Knife Jiggler with a minion. Another Abusive Sergeant. Looks like an Abusive Sergeant for me.
Get in there and fight.
Yes, it is. That's a really good hit for him. That is probably okay, hard to say now. Okay, we get the Avicii out. Let's hope for a nice minion. Ooh! Ooh! How does that do? Okay, well, this is something I have to think about here. So if we play Flame Cannon... I think we play Flame Cannon, right? I mean, this and this are both good. Can also play Avicii. I don't mind it playing Avicii here. This doesn't do much. Let's just play this. Hope it hits one of these. That's what we are going for. Oh, that's the best one. Because now we can also ping here. It doesn't go off, so it's not a redemption. It is... it might not be an avenge. I think it is noble sacrifice. So we attack, and we will just see, I mean... So it is the competitive spirit, right? Or is there something else left that I don't think about yet? Okay, so if he plays a minion... Okay, well that's nice value for him. I'm looking at this Red Black Camp, but there are no legendaries in like, and Paladin doesn't play any legendaries. Not this aggro Paladin. The new card, the new card is the 6 mana card is it's not a legendary, so yeah, let's see what we can draw. You're in Frostbolt. It's not a bad draw. Oh, it's actually in Rapid Stance. Okay. Oh, this is so painful, turn 6. It's called Dr. 6 now. Oh, look this, look this. He has 5, so he plays literally everything. He plays literally everything. Oh my god. I might not even attack here. I think that's better. Because then he gets only 1 buff, and that is the competitive spirit. I cannot deal with this. I just cannot.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Yeah, whatever. Like, if I attack, he gets the Avenge off. If I attack, he gets the Redemption off. If I attack, he gets the Noble Sacrifice off. So the best thing to do here is not attack. And ping doesn't really make sense, I think. So this is, I think, the best thing to do. To just pass turn here. And let him give the competitive spirit and just end the turn here. I cannot play around. I just need more. I cannot deal with this. It's too powerful. Okay. What do we get as a 2-drop? Another Wild Pyromancer? Are you kidding me? We're only getting Wild Pyromancers. Oh, and he gets Shadow Flame. Holy hell. Holy hell, guys. So yeah, how do we do this? So he gets the avenge off. That's the problem. Like, killing minions hurts us. But not killing anything is not an option.
What to do?
Yeah, we have no... It's pretty bad, but we cannot do anything else. Let's hope the avenge doesn't go up here, then it is terrible. Okay. But like, look how much pops here. I mean, it's such a bad swipe, but yeah, what can we do? I mean, we have to do something against this board. There's still a noble sacrifice off. Yeah, we need to top deck some spells so we can get a good Flame Waker, I guess. But we had to deal with this 7 damage here.
Reporting for duty.
So many secrets, man. So many secrets. How do we deal with this? So we are dead on board now. What is a spell that we can draw that helps us here? I don't know. Holy Lights. Almost. Almost. But yeah, there is like still a noble sacrifice. So we can just concede here. So how did this match go? It went pretty well early game. I was pretty happy how everything went. The turn where it went wrong, the turn where it went wrong was where the Paladin said Merry Christmas to us. He played the Mistress Challenger on turn 6. Had his Christmas tree there, 5 secrets out, and we can't do much about it. I consider this Paladin being really strong at the moment. With this Mage deck, I struggle a lot against the Paladin, and it's not a good matchup for us. But you saw, like, it was pretty, how everything went. The Vicky was also pretty good. We did really well, but just at the turn 6, it went totally wrong for us. Yeah, people call it the new Doctor boom, the Doctor 6 now, but... Let's see if we can... Okay, we get into Hunter. Hunter is better for us. It's not an insanely good matchup, but if we can be good on board, I like this matchup. Definitely want to keep one removal. We don't know what we are facing for a Hunter. Double Apprentice is too much. We need like an unstable portal with this hand. To also have something that we can play. We will coin this out. We coin this out because then we can go Apprentice into a free Frostbolt on his Knife Juggler, for example. Not playing anything here puts us normally too much behind on board. Okay, might be a Freezing Trap. If it is Beer Trap, I'm actually really happy. Because I can just play Apprentice and Frostbolt. Oh wow, it actually is. So yeah, I think we go for the tempo play here. Yeah, it's just too good, right? Getting a Frostbolt for free here. Pretty nice. And yeah, we can play Flame Waker. I mean, it's not bad next turn. We play against a bit like slower Hunter. Probably not really slow, but... it's more control. Normally you would say he plays Animal Companion here, maybe a bow, but I think if he had the bow it will be a no-brainer for him. Okay. Yeah, there's the bow. Trades pretty well, but I mean, it did already a lot of damage. It's gonna deal another 3, the other one. It's not bad. Yeah, we play the Flame Waker here on curve. It's too passive to play a Mana Worm here. We have the option to go Mana Worm Fireball. I don't think that's an option anymore next turn when he is gonna kill this Apprentice. That's a pretty good one. We are forced to Fireball it, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how unfortunately that is, but... Yeah, we cannot play these two minions here. We have to fireball this. Otherwise he gets too good of a trade. And we are not preventing anything with it. So yeah, we are actually playing this matchup really aggressively at the moment. And I'm not sure this is always the best way to go against a hunter, but against a slower hunter it probably is. Okay, so we won that. Nice. Kill command. Wow. So Flamewaker is good into this, but Mana Worm isn't. So I don't want to play these two. I want to just play Azure Drake here. Has to be pretty decent. My side is not a bad draw. I can always drop it. But yeah, I probably want some spells now. Wow, that's so good for him. What's the best one? Double Mad Scientist. Like, Mana Worm dies so free. Flamewaker doesn't do much. I think I like the Double Mad Scientist and just make the one thing here so he cannot trade with that into the Mad Scientist. Cannot be really bad. He probably has Freezing Trap, what is kinda annoying. But there will always be one Mad Scientist. I think he will trade with the Leok here also. I mean, the trades are just so good, right? For him. They're not bad for me, but they are really good for him. So we are gonna get double traps out. That's pretty nice. Just gonna silence it. Oh, we get the Avicii. He was playing around my identity by the silence. Okay, he gives us the Avicii. Now, what do we get?
Are you mocking me?
Meh. Meh. That's meh. I will probably attack first, if it is any kind of trap. So what do we expect it to be? I would say I expect freezing. What can it be? I don't think it is snakes. If you play a beer trap, I don't see it being snakes, so... It cannot be snakes.
You think this is funny?
Okay, it is freezing. We don't have dragons. We played our Azure Drake already, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we just play everything here. Hope that we are a bit lucky with the things here that it kills something. Ah, that's fine. I mean, it won't be too good if it killed both minions, but it was pretty likely that it would either kill the All or the Web Spinner. And this one was better, because the All traded better on board. And the Web Spinner gives him the card, and now he has to trade first because before he can see the card. We have the run in next turn. The Myra Identity is something I had to play here. I wanted to play. It's too scary if there comes out in high main, for example. So we have to. We need to have the. We just needed to play the Myra Identity here. It just prevents any kind of big minion from his side. And also, like, he thought it could maybe be the Avicii, and now he had to trade with the Mana Worm first to play around the Avicii. That is not painful, but he might have the high main here. Ooh, Beast. The Beast! Well, we play Ronin!
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
The animation, right? Oh... That's why you play him already. So, next turn we hopefully get the 3 arcane missiles. And then we can all, like, if the Flamewaker also survives. I mean, he has to kill Ronin, right? It's 7 damage to the face. He's just gonna lose if he's not gonna kill it. But yeah, the trade is so bad for him. He gives us a 3/3 too. He gives us 3 arcane missiles. I mean, it's not something you really want to do, but it's something you probably have to do. Yeah, and that's why I like this deck a lot. It's a deck that has a lot of early power, so it's not likely you go behind early game. And the mid range, the tempo is so big and you still have a lot of threats in the late game. So that's why what I really like about this mid-range, by this tempo mage. So he thinks that he's gonna be lucky with bombs, I guess. Well, let's see how lucky he's gonna be. I mean, how unlucky can we get? We can even flame cannon first. That it is more likely that arcane missiles go to the face. So let's not hit the flame waker, can we? Ah, he's already dead. Ah, the missiles, man. I wanted to play more of them. I wanted to play all my arcane missiles, bro. Why does it happen? Why do 2 go to the face? But yeah, guy, that was the tempo mage. I hope you like the deck. I can go to the deck list again. It is a really funny deck list to play. And yes, you can just play it like you can make some. If you think that you all want to play with some other cards that you think are good in this deck, some of the cards are really like you can. Not all the cards are mandatory. I'm not sure if the Avicii is insanely strong. It went out really well here, so I like it. Like, it's not a slow card. People considered Avicii being a bit slow, but if it comes on board, if he trades into your minion, you get another one back. It's pretty fast, and maybe even a bit more, maybe even as good as Mirror Entity is. And the Spellslinger, it didn't really pay off the first game where he gets the Shadow Flame. That was pretty annoying, but I still think this card can be pretty good. And well, that was the Tempo Mage guide in the TCG version. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching, guys.